Hey guys, I'm Mari Ray and welcome back to more of The Sims 3 For the Realm Challenge. Last episode, we had a few birthdays with Emmerich and Yvette here, aging into young adults. You guys, they are officially young adults. They're no longer in their teenage years. They're married, they're young adults, and they're pretty much primed and ready to take over the governing of Ulokea. I think that Mal is ready to step down and he's ready to let Emmerich be the one to take over. So this episode, what we're going to do is actually add a couple more families. Now, I didn't actually have to do a speed decoration or speed build because the wonderful Diego actually did the decorations for me, so thank you so much for that. He decorated a couple houses as well as a graveyard lot that we can use because, you know, Ursula passed away a while back and we don't have her gravestone. I hope it appears. I don't know exactly how that works. When Sims die in the game and you don't have a graveyard, I hope it appears so that we can place her gravestone. If not, it's going to be a sad day because we won't have it. But I think that what we'll work on doing today, or not today, this episode, Jesus Christ, I don't know why I do that. Like, I switch it around. Like, sometimes it's today, sometimes it's this episode. But what we're going to do this episode is move in a couple new families. Now, I don't think I'll have enough money to move in both of the families that I have down the line, but I have another one in the pipeline if we do, because I do want to try to get the graveyard placed as soon as possible as well. And I don't think I can purchase a graveyard. So what I might have to do is see how much the lot costs and then deduct that money from my household funds just to be fair in that scenario, because I'm supposed to build all the lots with my money, and since I can't own a graveyard lot, I think that what has to happen is that, and I didn't build this when Diego did, I think I'm going to have to just deduct the money of the cost of the lot from my family's funds, and I think that that may be the way we're going to do it, just to compensate for the fact that I didn't actively build it with their money and I can't purchase the lot either. So I think that's going to be our trade-off. But I think that we're also going to maybe rotate around some of the rooms today too, because like I said, Mal is ready to step down, so I think that maybe Emmerich and Yvette can move into the master suite at some point this episode, which is right here, and we'll move Mal and Elia up into what I like to call, like I said, the grandparents suite. It's basically a little upstairs room kind of in the house where they have their own private bathroom and a little rocking chair to relax, and you know, they have a little seating area right here. It's just a place for them to relax and have a decent spot and their own like space in the house. But no longer in the master bedroom because our next heir has to take over. And since he's officially a young adult now, I think it might be time for that to happen. So this episode, we're going to be introducing some new Sims. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to get on that as soon as I can. So Emmerich is waking up here this morning right after their birthday parties. I think all the guests have left. I honestly don't know. They stayed for a long time. Like, my Sims went to bed. They're like, I'm done with this. I'm going to sleep. But let's get him up and get him taking a bath and all that other good stuff like that. It does look like most of, if not all of our guests have left. I forgot that that was on. And I turned my music off, of course, because I was building. But it looks like a lot of the guests have since left, which is pretty cool. We also heard that our good brother-in-law, not brother-in-law, well, is he? I think he is our brother-in-law, technically, but more like an adoptive brother to Emmerich. Also had twin boys, Desmond and, Jesus, why can't I think of the other one's name? It was Desmond, and I forgot the other baby's name. Jesus, this is why we have to go visit them. But we have to go pay a visit to Madeline and Logan in this episode as well. So I think that what we're going to do is move in some new families for today. And then tomorrow we're going to make it a plan to go over to visit Madeline and Logan. Because I need to get Yvette up in her riding school. Or she needs to become friends with her horse so that she can start riding her horse. But I think that I might take the whole What are you still doing here, lady? Isabel Estrada just hanging out there playing with my tic-tac-toe with my cow. Okay. But yeah, I think that I might get, I think that I might try to have them go. Oh, I thought that was his brother who wanted to flirt with him. I'm about to say that's kind of messed up, okay? Like, I don't care if a guy wants to flirt with another guy. That's not a problem to me, but your brother is a little bit disturbing, my friend. Like, but you know, but yeah, I think that I want to get her riding skill up, but they can take the subway stations to their house to get there faster, because I think I want to bring the whole family, you know, and we don't have enough horses for that. So I'm going to bring everybody to go pay them a visit, and we'll do that tomorrow. So I'm going to first work on trying to get new families moved in. So everybody's waking up here and getting themselves together. She's getting up too. Let's go downstairs and grab ourselves a bite to eat. We got a lot of spoiled food. We do have some pancakes and stuff. So let's come eat some breakfast. She's coming to eat some breakfast. Perfect. We're gonna get everybody. Is it just a cake slice sitting out that you're going to eat? I feel like you shouldn't do that because it's probably gross, but okay, if it's still good enough for you to eat, I suppose. We're gonna get the day started, and then I'll come back in as soon as we're ready to get the new families moved in. I have to purchase the lots, place them, purchase them, which we'll do together. Just gotta make sure everything's ready, guys. So I'm gonna get everybody's going for the day, and I'll be right back in. Alright guys, so welcome back. We are here this morning, and this is actually the second time I've gone through this, because the first time I did it, I completely screwed it up. So I apologize for that, but this is the second time I'm going through this portion of the recording. But I think that I've got this down pack now, I think. So, I placed down our new lot for our new family, and I've moved them in because I think I need to move them in first. So now Emmerich is going to purchase the lot so that it comes out of our family funds as if we built it, though we did not build it. But like I said, they need to be the family who has succeeded in building everything. So the workaround is this rental lot system that we have, which is that we can build a lot separately and not necessarily use the money immediately. So that gives us the freedom to build lots in advance. Then we can place them and purchase them with the family as rental lots, basically making it so that they still use their money to officially put it in town. So Emmerich's first thing he's gonna do as the new, taking over of Ulokea will be signing the deed and the acceptance of a brand new family here in Ulokea. And we're gonna do that right now. So ignore the fact that he's gonna be using a phone right now. We're gonna straight up say he's, signing a deed here. He is approving this new family to officially move into Ulokea. And we're gonna be going to pay them a visit. Please excuse that I've had to reload the game several times here, so it's thinking that it's just booted up because I friggin' screwed up several times. So we're gonna buy that house outright. That was $49,000. We just purchased it as a rental lot. Friggin' awesome. So that is our new family moved into town. We have $31,000 left, and this is our new family over here. We're gonna come over here and meet them in just a second. But the lot itself is wonderful. Diego very nicely built it and decorated it for me. It looks really, really nice. It fits in with this aesthetic really, really well without using a lot of CC, which is sort of the route that I'm going to start taking a lot of the lots, just because I don't want to swell the game with too much CC. Now, that's not every lot. Like community lots, like I'm pretty sure my festival lot is probably going to have some CC in it. I might put some CC on the shop lots, depending on what it is, but I'm going to try to tone down how much CC we're using in each individual build, especially when they're households that are outside of my own, because I don't want to flood the game with too much CC and potentially bog it down. And I've had issues with this save in the past, and I really love this challenge, so I want to try to keep it as clean as possible without the potential of screwing it up. And the more CC I add to it, the more potential it has to screw itself up. Hence why I actually don't download that. I have a lot of CC in general, but I don't download that much of it. But enough of that rambling session. We've purchased that lot, so we've officially moved in a brand new family. And Emmerich's first action as a new leader is getting us a new family in here. Now, our second action, I want to actually place the graveyard. And I don't know if I mentioned this beforehand, but I don't know. I don't think we can purchase a graveyard, should I say. I tested this out. Like I said, I've actually reloaded this several times at this point because I kept screwing this up and doing it wrong. Like I bought the lot, then I couldn't place the family, and then I had to go back and do this like 6 or 7 different times. It was really frustrating actually, but I think I got it down packed now. I need to write the steps down somewhere so that I remember. But I cannot actually purchase a graveyard as far as I understand. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. They currently have 31,064 simoles. So I'm going to write this number down. Well, we should actually know it. 31,604. All right. And then we're going to go and place the graveyard lot. And then I will deduct that money from their own so long as they can afford it. Because I can't buy a graveyard, but they are supposed to be the ones responsible for building everything. And since I am not actually building this thing from scratch, give me one sec. This is going to cause an issue. I can see it already. The game thinks there's a lot there already. I think it's because of those things. Let's just do this really quickly and then bulldoze it so it cleans up that lot and thinks it's empty again because this is where it's supposed to go. Perfect. Okay. So like I was just saying though, I did not actually build this lot. Diego built it. Thank you again, Diego. Awesome for helping me out a lot with some of this stuff. It speeds up the process so we can keep going with the challenges. But he built this lot here. And we on stream kind of went in and just added in the rabbit hole rug for the graveyard over here. But I can't purchase a graveyard lot. I also don't want to, you know, we're not cheating here. We're supposed to have built everything, but since I did not build this lot, and I didn't use their funds with it, what we're gonna do is deduct the amount that it's worth from their family funds. So they have 31,000, and this lot furnished is worth 22,649. So we're going to deduct that from their family funds just so that we can call it being fair there, like we bought it. Also, which we discussed too, technically we're not supposed to have man-made ponds in any of our worlds or our lots because that was a rule until we unlock one of the particular kingdoms. But since Diego spent so much time and he put his effort into doing this lot, I'm not going to undo his work. I'm going to leave the pond here, but I will not fish in it personally. None of my Sims will ever fish in this pond until we place the correct kingdom, and that's going to be my trade-off because I don't want to undo his work and then have to come back in and do it again, because we all know every graveyard has the death fish spawner, which I'm pretty sure is what that is. So my trade-off will be that none of my Sims in my household will ever fish in this pond until we place the correct kingdom, because I don't want to undo his work. I think it's great, and I don't really want to do that. So we're going to go ahead and deduct that from there. Why does the price say 17,000 there? Oh, because it's unfurnished? I don't know, but let me just double check and make sure that I cannot purchase graveyard lots. I'm pretty sure that I can't. So let's just double check and be certain that we can't. We don't want to purchase a dental, blah, 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 blah. Let's check real estate. Let's take a peek and see, but I'm pretty certain that that is not a lot that we can purchase. And if it's not, we are going to do a little bit of math here and we're going to put that together. So we have the Pinewood Pathway, which we already own, if I'm not mistaken. View purchasable property. Oh, we can purchase a graveyard. What am I talking about? But it's worth more money. Oh, we can't afford it. Oh, that's sad. Okay, well, since it's worth more money, I don't think we can afford it, which means technically we're not supposed to have it yet. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it for now because it costs too much money, but we're really close to being able to afford it. So that'll be the next thing that we're going to do. But since right now we can't actually afford it, we're not supposed to have it in the world. I didn't notice that we could actually purchase graveyards. I must have missed that the first time I was going through this. I think I was only looking at owned lots, not realizing that purchasable lots are an option. So I'll go ahead and get rid of the lot for now. And we're going to aim to do that next. We're really close to that amount. It's about 47,000. I'll write that number down. So about 47,000 simoles or something like that. So we're real close. So we just got to do that final push. So I'm going to go ahead and purge that lot from here. And then I think that we will get the family ready. And then we'll go meet our other family. And we'll start working towards that graveyard lot. Alright guys, so we've gotten our family all placed in like we've done before, and we're going to go over who they are now. So I was going to have Emmerich and Yvette go over to welcome them to Ulokea, you know, because Emmerich just signed the deeds approving their purchase of land, rental and stuff, and they're going to be staying here in Ulokea and officially are citizens and stuff like that. But I went to their house to go see them, and they weren't there because they all decided to come out to the park. So I guess I thought, why not? Let's just go out to the park and say hello and get to know everybody here. So let's go ahead and meet the family and who we got here. So these are the Sterk family. They are the Sterk family, should we say. So this guy right here is Thorin Sterk, and he's sort of the head of the household. He's kind of a small guy because he's actually half dwarf. You know, the dwarves are very hardy, stocky individuals, and he actually used to be a fighter, you know, and he was fighting in the war and a lot of the wars and stuff that were happening, but his wife ended up being killed in the warfare. They used to live in the same village as Elia and really close to it. So when their village got raided and attacked, like how Elia's father passed away, his wife passed away. So Thorin had to return back from the war, and he had to raise his two daughters because nobody else was there for them. So they struggled for a really long time as he tried to raise them. He ended up kind of making a tavern similar to the way Elia's father did. It was just a way to try to make some money. You know, people needed places to stay, so it was a way to try to make some money, but it was really hard, and they struggled a lot trying to get themselves through that trying times and things like that. So when they heard about Ulokea, you know, Elia went to Ulokea after her father passed away. They have been hearing how things in Ulokea have been progressing, how things have been getting, you know, better, getting, you know, really far along and advancing very nicely. So of course they were like, let's take a chance. So they decided to take themselves to Ulokea, where they reached out to Malin Emmerich, who is learning or is taking over for his father, and asked if it would be possible for them to get some land there. And they're aspiring to get even more land where they will build a tavern. We actually have a tavern lot that we're going to build. They're not technically going to own it. We are kind of in a way, because that's the point of the challenge, is that we have to afford all the lots, but we're gonna say it's theirs. They built a tavern there, and the tavern is really a residential lot where we will be adding some adventurer sims, which are literally just, you know, a set of ragtag group of heroes who are based off of the D&D characters that I play personally with my friends, and they are gonna be moving in to Ulokea as well. Just a ragtag group of adventurers, you know, that are staying at a local tavern as they explore the mysteries of Ulokea. You know, this place was abandoned for a long time ago, but that's coming later down the pipeline. But that's kind of Thorin's backstory. He's a stocky guy. He can be kind of frugal. He had to penny pinch a lot, so he's kind of engraved that into his soul, that I need to save as much as I can. So he's really frugal with his money, what he spends and what he doesn't. So he can be a frugal guy, but other than that, he's a pretty decent person. This right here is his youngest daughter, Verenia. She is actually the youngest of them. She kind of likes to aspire to be kind of like her dad. She's kind of tough. She's an athletic person, but she's really, really neat. And around the tavern, and the way the hierarchy around the tavern typically goes, he sort of runs everything. He's the owner. He's like the face of the tavern. He serves all the drinks to people and stuff like that. You pay him all the money and things because he owns it. But his daughter here, this Verenia, she's the one who does all the cleaning in the tavern. So when guests leave, and she makes up all the beds and cleans up all the dishes, she handles all that type of stuff. But she's quite the serious individual. She's very, very serious about things that go on. She grew up with a really tough life. Not a lot of laughter where she kind of came from. She was really young when her mother died, and she watched her father struggle for many, many years. So she's not a person who likes to joke around too much. She's very serious, and she's quite tough, actually, despite being as young as she is. And that's just the type of person she is. She could be a little bit on the stern side, more so than most people would be, but she's a nice girl. She's a nice girl. And over here, we have his eldest daughter, Sylvia Halder. She has a different last name because she's married to this guy right here, making the weird face. Look at that face. Married to this guy right here, Adolwulf Halder. And these two got married before they moved over here to Ulokea, obviously. She met him as he was a guest in the tavern, and he was kind of down on his luck too, so her dad gave him a job. They kind of, you know, connected, and they ended up getting married. Now, Sylvie here is the one who does all the cooking in the tavern. She's like the chef. She prepares all the meals for all the guests that come through, as well as her own family. And from her father, she's sort of been engraved that whole frugal mentality. She don't like to spend a lot of money, guys. She's very much a person who's like a penny pincher, like her dad. She learned it from him, and she's kind of carrying it on because she knows if her dad's not around, she would be the one to take over. And she's definitely making sure that she continues the practice of making sure they save as much as they can. Now, her husband, Adolwulf, he can have some sticky fingers. He can, you know, want to pocket some stuff. You know, if he can pocket it and you won't miss it, then he might take it from you. So he's the guy who will take your horses from you when you arrive at the tavern. He'll take care of them, make sure they're fed, make sure that, you know, they get water and everything like that. And he does all the fixing around. He's pretty handy. But, you know, maybe he might reach into his saddlebag or two and take a little something out on the side without you noticing, and most times people don't notice, and they don't really say anything if they do, so he's been fine since then. You know, he hasn't gotten himself in any trouble, but that could just be pure luck for all we know. Who knows? But they're all here in Ulokea, and Emmerich is here to welcome them all. So we made these guys on stream, and it was a blast. We had a bunch of fun of making them. I have a habit of probably making a lot of the sims that we add here on stream. We also made the adventurer group based off of our D&D characters on stream too. We'll be meeting them hopefully later, because I plan to move in some more families, as well as put some more infrastructure here, especially during Emmerich, who is our cultural guy. So we're here to meet this whole family. and greet them into Ulokea. Since they're out at the park, I suppose everybody could potentially come and get to know them and greet them. Originally, it was just going to be Yvette and Emmerich because they are the new people here. So why don't we just come and give a friendly introduction to these two, since they seem to be over there being all flirty. And let's see if we can get to know them. Mal is sitting in a rocking chair. You know what, Mal? Why don't you come down here too? Come on over. Come on over and come meet the new people. Elia is painting. He's gonna use the bathroom, and she's playing with the dog and also has to use the bathroom. But maybe we'll get the whole family out here to come say hello, but definitely these guys here. So they're gonna stand around and chat and get to know these new people in town. Oh, she's already bored of talking to Yvette. Emmerich learned that Thorin is a frugal guy. He's nurturing, and he's grumpy. He's kind of a grumpy guy. Makes sense though. He's been through some times, you know. But let's chat with him a bit. Let's ask him if he's single. Let's get to know him, you know. Ask him his sign, ask him his career. Just sort of get to know him as a person, what he's like. And we'll try to spread the rounds around and get to talk to everybody, hopefully. Okay, guys, so Emmerich has made fast friends here with many of the family, of our new family. Him and whoa, why do you have so many traits, my dude? He got like a lot of traits. I don't remember ever giving him this when we made him on stream. I don't remember giving him Daredevil and Adventurous, but he's got like a lot of traits. Did you steal those traits like you steal everything else? I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. I guess he just has a bunch of traits. That's weird, but okay. I don't know why that is, but I guess he's also adventurous and a daredevil, but he found out he's adventurous, a daredevil, and a mooch. So, okay. I mean, I guess so. But he made quick friends with him and his wife, actually. And actually, no, the father. Oh, no, and the wife, too. So he's made pretty good, quick friends with most of them, except for the youngest sister there. But he's nearly friends with the whole household at this point. Emmerich makes quick friends. He grew up being interested in people. So, you know, it makes sense. But I'm going to have him head back home after he's done chatting with this guy. Because they got invited to Lucia's party, which I suppose they'll go to. Mal's been chatting with Thorin here, who started arguing with Mal and was, like, ready to, like, beat him up or something. And I'm like, well, Mal's an old man. He's fragile. Please don't hurt him. Please, he's my precious little old man, and I don't want you to hurt him, okay? But I'm gonna let them chat just a bit longer, and then they're gonna head home. I had Yvette head home a little while ago and just start to kind of talk to her horse a bit because they have to become friends. Oh, it started raining. Why don't you guys head in the house and get out of the rain? Yes, get inside. Get inside the house. It's raining. Ellie? Okay, she's just cleaning up the kitchen, and I think we have leftovers in there for everybody to eat. So I think I'm gonna get them all munching down on some pretty much dinner at this point, and then yeah, I think we got invited to a party. So that's gonna be what we're gonna do here. So everybody's going to eat some food, and I guess we'll head over to Lucia's party.
The next morning.
Okay, guys, we all know what that music means. It means that somebody has decided that they want to rob us again. Why does this keep happening to me? I don't honestly know why this keeps happening. Is this the same burglar who tried to flirt with Emmerich before? Why, lady? Why did you keep coming back? Just stay away from my house. Okay, Em's really hungry, though. I don't know if he can win this one. He's super hungry. Can we go fight her now? Or do we have to wait till she opens the door and triggers my alarm? This happens like every other day. Oh, wait. Why didn't it work? Did she just like walk into my house? Oh, no, she didn't. Emmerich's just going to go fight her. I thought that maybe she walked into my house and the alarm didn't go off. He's not even going to wake up his family. Oh my god, I love that he's like not even waking up the family. He's like, I'm going to get her before she even alerts the family that she's here. Jesus Christ, Em. Oh my god. She's like his sworn enemy, I swear it. She keeps coming back to this house and he just keeps fighting her every time. Oh, there's Jeremy. Jeremy's like, Em, are you okay? You got this? He kicks her butt every time she comes. Okay, well, that was a thing. Again, it happened again. And like, I love that he didn't even wake up like his wife or his dad or his mom. Only his brother heard that this was happening. And he got up and like, you okay, Emmerich? And he's like, oh, I'm good. He just like, he beats her up like, go back to bed, man. Just go back to sleep, you know, no big deal. All right, let's get him back in bed and get Jeremy back in bed so that they could sleep until tomorrow. I just thought that was really funny that she keeps coming back to this house and every single time Emmerich like kicks her butt. And oh my god, now he smells really bad. And now he's super sleepy. So can we just let him take a bath real quick and then we'll let him go to sleep. Oh my god, he's gonna have to do a lot of catch up before we get to go visit Logan. So I think that'll give the family some time to maybe get a little bit of stuff done throughout the day while Emmerich tries to catch himself back up because he's gonna need it after that. Okay guys, so the family is all awake now. Yvette's making up some breakfast. Nobody even really knows what happened last night except for friggin' Jeremy because he was the only one who woke up. Like, Emmerich jumped up and beat her up before she even got to walk into the house, which is kind of amusing. He can't stand that lady at this point. She's like the only person in the entire world that he freaking hates. This athletic kleptomaniac never knew Lena spawn. Like, she keeps coming back to this house trying to rob it. And he's just like, fights her every time. Like, I swear, I love how he didn't bother waking up his family though. Like, he's like, oh, she's back. Like, he ran outside and stopped her before she even came back. But that made him very, very tired and very, very stinky. So he had to take a bath last night and stuff. And he's taking a nap now. He's going to try to sleep it off. I'm going to let him sleep for a while. And then I'll wake him up. Probably before he's full again and just like try to get him up and get him some food in his stomach, and maybe we'll spend some time to go see Logan. He probably won't stay very long because he's obviously feeling kind of out of it after that fight. You know, it took a lot out of him. But what you gonna do about it, I suppose. But Yvette's making some breakfast downstairs. Elia is up. You know what? She should be getting pretty hungry soon. Why don't you come clean up in here? Because apparently we got some dirty dishes around that we need to do. Could you clean up everything on the lot? Because I don't know if it was just that type of plate or not, but let's clean up everything that's there. We're going to do some household chores while Emmerich tries to sleep this off. You know, everybody's going to do some homework and some... It's Silver's birthday today! Oh, my puppy's getting older, you guys. I didn't even know. Oh, our puppy's getting older. I want to go see Logan, but I want to be there for his birthday. Can we take him with us when we go? Can puppies come on the subway? Like, I want to take him on the subway now. Like, so it'd be so cool if he could go see his mom and his sister. That means she's getting older too. Oh, that'd be so cute. All right, guys. So Emmerich is awake and now he's fed. He's got himself all fed and everything like that. And I want to go to Logan's house. So that's where they're headed. And wait a second. I thought I asked Mel to go. Can you not go with the dog? Because I want to take him with us. And I don't know if we can. Okay, wait. Let's pick him up. Again. I'm trying to go with Silver because Silver's getting older and I want him to come with us. Okay, now that we've got him in our hand, can we travel with Silver? Traveling to travel here with Silver. Wait a second. Okay, well, he's putting him down. I don't think we can take him. Wait, can he? Can he take him? Hey, he can take him. Okay, but I didn't tell you where to go, though. I don't know. Travel with other Sims to Grey Ridge Station with Silver. Can we do that instead? And will you carry him there? Are you smart enough to do that? Are you smart? Oh, he's gonna do it! Awesome sauce! So they're gonna go. I got him going kind of separately because of the dog. But they're all gonna go together. Okay, cool. Looks like they all made it. So they're gonna take our magical portal hut to quick travel over there because we don't have enough horses for everybody. And yeah, also we don't have, she can't ride a horse even if she could. So that's the point of these little train stations, is to be able to quick travel, especially with the entire family. Looks like our new family is hanging out on their front porch, probably with their little kitty cat over there, which is adorable, but they're all gonna get themselves over to Grey Ridge. Oh, he needs destruction too. He needs destruction, but Mal's coming too, and he's bringing him. I'm super excited that this is, see, it works for me, but it doesn't work for any other sim. Which, I don't know how I feel about that, because it would be nice if it did work for other Sims. I mean, pretend like it doesn't sound like a subway. Just pretend it's like a magic portal hut, or not even a magic portal. Just pretend like they rode horses there or got a carriage, you know? Just pretend, use your imagination, guys. So I just checked and it looked like they were at home last time, so hopefully they still are at home. Oh, okay, I just had them travel here, so awesome. He's gonna heckle his wife. That's good job of you, Emmerich. You're an awesome husband. Okay, let's visit this lot with a group and go together as a family. She's being admired by her sister-in-law, which is friggin' cute and adorable. They're talking about the rain. Are you guys gonna all go? Because I thought he was supposed to be taking you with... Okay, well, she's... Okay. Can we go with Justine, since apparently you guys are in your own group? I don't know, this game's doing weird stuff right now. Let's come on out here. Oh, look, there's, Copper. There's Copper. Is he old? I think he's old now. Oh, he's an old wolf. And then they have the diamond puppy, the little puppy who's a diamond. I love it. We're here to visit you. Logan, are you home? I think he was home when I last checked. Uh-oh, their house is glitching out. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, that's better. I just had to reset all this stuff. I don't see them anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, they're upstairs with the babies and the babies are glitching. Okay, that's weird. So spoiler alert, because we actually checked when we were on stream, because we were all super curious when I mentioned that Madeline had the babies and she had twins. Neither one of them ended up being a werewolf, which I'm a little bit disappointed in. So I wanted them to have more babies. I'm eager for them to have more babies. I hope that the game does its stuff and it pushes them to have more babies in the future, because I really would love to see the werewolf line kind of be solely from Logan. Like, he is the OG werewolf of Ulokea, and all the future werewolves of Ulokea are like of his descendants. That would be really cool. But as of right now, neither one of his children are in fact werewolves. We checked on stream because we were really curious. Obviously, we didn't save what we did, but we checked on stream. But it was Nathaniel and Desmond. I forgot their names earlier in the day, but yes, Nathaniel and Desmond are right here upstairs. I'm going to go ahead and give them a really brief and quick makeover. 1, to address that weird glitchy hair that we just saw, and 2, to make them fit a little bit more with our medieval world. So give me 1 moment, friends. Alright guys, so I've given them a very quick and brief makeover, and I think that they have hairs now that should stop glitching. I don't see the glitch happening, that weird graphical glitch that we get from time to time. But this is little baby Nathaniel here in Logan's arms, and this is little baby Desmond here in Madeline's arm. They kind of look pretty much identical, especially right now. I don't know what they're going to look like when they get older, but as of right now, they're pretty much identical. So I put them in similar blankets, but slightly different. Desmond here has a little bit of a lighter blanket. Nathaniel has a bit of a lighter blanket, and Desmond has a bit of a darker blanket here. But the family is here to pay a visit to their his brand new nephew? Yes, nephew. It's his new nephew. So they're here to come see the babies, and to come greet them and meet them for the first time. It's definitely her nephews. And Mal is bringing little Silver, because maybe if they don't have anything else to do, we can stick around until later today, and the puppies can grow up together, because they should be the same age. So it would be cool to do that. So why don't we come upstairs and use the restroom with you, Yvette, because it's about that time. She's sitting there breastfeeding the baby. So cute. Why don't we come up, Emmerich? Why don't you come up and snuggle the baby? We gotta come give the baby some love, you know? We gotta come greet the bambino and say hello. She's playing with the cow. Okay, are you here? Or... Oh, it's because little Justine has not made it yet. I think that she should be good now. Right? Okay, guys, it's time. The family's been hanging around. Madeline cooked some dinner, so they're all enjoying some dinner together. But he was playing and chasing his big twin sister. Yes, they're the same age. They were born on the same day. But it's time. It's birthday time. Little Silver's aging into an adult. Look at him go. Look at him go. Yes! Oh, look at that big boy, looking just like his dad, except with that brown patch on his eye, which, like I said, somebody told me that the brown patch on the eye is something that the game randomly does, so I might remove the brown patch on the eye just because it's sort of weird. Like, neither one of his parents have this brown on their face. It's just a random brown patch. Other than that, it looks exactly like Copper, like a nice little, like, black wolf. It's so cool. I love it, love it, love it. So, yeah, he wants to sniff Copper. He wants to sniff Luna. He just wants to sniff everybody, gets to know everyone. His sister should be aging up. She might not age up necessarily while we're here because, you know, game mechanics or whatever, but he's all aged up. I love it. He's looking just like his papa when he was young. Emmerich is upstairs sort of learning to sketch a little bit on their thing here. Mal is trying to help take care of some of the babies here. He's up there trying to, oh, looks like Mama's here. She's like, I've got a mouth, dad, pretty much like her dad. So it's like, thanks so much. But he's pretty much like her father anyway. Yep, he was hungry. So cute though. I love every moment of this. But they're enjoying some dinner downstairs all together with Logan and his family. They all ate together. Madeline made some some dinner. They enjoyed dinner over here. They came over and saw the babies. This is so cute, you guys. He's upstairs though, because he wasn't really super hungry. So he just sort of went upstairs and has started sketching. What he's sketching? I don't know. I mean, it looks cool, Emmerich, but I have no idea what he's sketching. We'll see if he can finish that before we leave for the day. But Mal has gotten to meet the babies now too. He's met at least one of them. She picked up the other before he could. Oh, it looks like Alfredo also aged up. Would you check it out, guys? Everybody's aging up, hence why I didn't want to give him a makeover. I'll have to give him one now. I don't know if he knows Priscilla, because her name's not Patty anymore, but she does. So let's see. Did Priscilla age up too? Not yet, but she might. And it still says Patty here. I swear I changed her name to be Priscilla. Maybe that was in one of the moments when I had to reload the game and I didn't notice that I hadn't saved it. It's cool. I'll change it again. Doesn't matter. Either way it goes, guys, we got a birthday and I love it. He's now eating food outside from the bowls here. His mom has fleas. But did you ever sniff your dad? You didn't, did you? Let's give him a sniff, yo. Let's give him a sniff and let's socialize with him and bark at him and probably end up with fleas. And we'll have to clean you up later. There we go. Emmerich's got himself the first level in painting skill, which I was hoping he'd do. And he wants to give his wife a kiss, which he very much can. She was coming upstairs, apparently. For what? Who knows? Probably try to woohoo, because that's what everybody does. She got to know her nephews just very slightly. She doesn't make friends as easily as Emmerich does, obviously. Em is like, boom, I talked to you once, and I'm your best friend already. It takes her a little while longer, but it's still fun for her to come here. Have you talked to your brother-in-law at all? Where is he? Logan? Where are you, young man? I don't even know where he is. Oh, here he is. Why don't we come outside and talk with Logan, because I don't think you chat with him today. Ask him about his day. See how things are going. Ask him how Madeline has been recovering after having the babies. My God, you guys. I absolutely love it. Compliment his home. But basically, this is what we're going to do here until the end of the day. And I knew he was going to get fleas from playing around with his parents who have fleas right now. It's fine. We'll fix it. I think I will remove the brown patch off of his face. I'll go ahead and do that in just a second. And I think that we're pretty much going to end things as they stand here. We're going to have him... Oh, no. You guys are not doing that. I knew it. I knew that's what you were trying to do. Okay? We're not doing that. All right? Why don't we start heading home a little bit? It's getting on the late side, and I don't want to intrude upon our family members here. So let's slowly start getting people heading home. Mal, you move a little bit slower. So is that a wild horse? No, it's Dune. Dune, what are you doing over here? What are you doing over here? Let's travel to Pinewood Hut with you, Mal, and let's start slowly getting the family to head back home. I think that Jeremy and Justine can probably go as well. They were just sort of hanging around today. Obviously, they all came by to make themselves known, but they were sort of doing their own thing and playing. He has to pee, so we'll let him pee first, and then we'll get her traveling home already as well. So we're going to slowly get the family going home here, but I think that we can confidently say we're going to end this episode here because I don't think anything interesting is going to happen from the time that we travel from here all the way back home. So we've added a new family to the world. We've kind of gotten to know them, but not as well as we could yet. We will be hopefully getting to know them more in the future. And apparently Silver is now playful, so that's a thing. We've also... would you go home, Mel? Come on, go home. Go home. You can't go home. Why can't you go home? Is this why they don't take this hut? Is something broken with it? Is this why? Hold on. Travel here. Oops, that says travel here. Not travel here with. Is this why they never use it? Is it because it's glitched out? Haha, maybe this is what... Oh, no. Now he can use it. Okay, I don't know why he was doing that before. So very weird. Okay, let's travel to Pinewood Hut. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's all get home. Sorry, guys. I was ending the episode and I totally got sidetracked. All right, he's getting tired too. Not to mention he, what are you drawing, Emmerich? It's actually kind of cool. I don't know what it is, but it's really cool. But we'll have to save that for the next time you come to visit Logan, because it's getting late, like I said, and I think it's time that we all start heading back home. So let's get everybody going, get everybody back home, and I'm going to end the episode here. Like I said, they're going to head to bed, and we'll jump back in tomorrow, where I'm going to start the push to be gaining money, because we definitely need to start gaining some money, because we need to buy some more lots. I have another family that I want to place already, and I also have a graveyard lot that I want to buy. Unfortunately, we couldn't afford it, but I definitely have some more stuff that we need to do, meaning we have to do a serious push for money. Yvette's learning how to paint, which is great. She already knows how to paint, which is also great. What in the world is going on? Does the baby's head still glitch? The baby's head might still glitch. Look at that, guys. It's freaking weird. All right, I'll deal with that another time. For now, I just want everybody to start heading home. Is that what we're all doing? Nope, you can't. No, you're not napping here. I want you to go home, okay? We're all going home. It's late. We're gonna go home. Mal, please go home, sweetums. All right, I think we're good now. Guys. So there's a couple makeovers that I have to do around town, obviously. Yeah, progress, guys, progress. Emmerich's first level of things was to add a new family to Ulokea. They are here, they are established, and we are going to get to know them as best we can as the days continue. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, then please give it a like or don't. That is up to you, but I do hope that you come back and join me for more of The Sims 3 For the Realm Challenge here on the channel. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.